Welcome to Baler, Aurora. This is the place where I grew up. So basically, Baler is a municipality on the island of Luzon in the Philippines. The Museo de Baler recalls colonial history and is located in the city's core. The coast's Cemento Beach is known for its powerful surf, while Sabang Beach is surrounded with resorts. The adjacent Ermita Hill offers panoramic views. The Baler Hanging Bridge spans the mouth of the Tipang-Sabang River Island. To the east, the angular Baler Lighthouse stares out over the Casalarin Cove. Baler is famous for its surfing spots, which have some of Asia's best waves. This community, however, is much more than just a surfing community. There will never be a shortage of intriguing things to do in Baler, with so many excellent attractions to visit. Due to its fine sand and exciting waves that can reach 14 feet during peak surfing season, Sabang Beach is the most popular Baler tourist destination. Resorts, bar, and restaurants, the 2-kilometer stretch of beachfront. Sabang Beach is a 2-kilometer strip of gray sand facing east over the Pacific Ocean. As such, Sabang Beach of Baler is the birthplace of surfing in the country. From posh resorts to serene homestays and beachfronts, this beach gets you stoked. Sabang Beach may not be a pristine beach if white sand is what you dig, but its beauty emanates as being called the Sunrise Beach of Aurora Province, where sunrise and waves are equally as astounding to complement each other to bring forth an amazing surfing experience. If you are more of a party goer when hanging out on beaches, the northern half of Sabang Beach are proliferated with hostels and even beautiful hotels with swimming pools are present. Food trips are common as the whole stretch has grills, restaurants and bars along the road and beach side. Suman is the country's quintessential rice cake. It is a name shared by many different variants that are all made from glutinous rice cooked in coconut milk, wrapped tightly in palm leaves, and then steamed. It's quite delicious on its own, but those who like to up that and enjoy it with a sprinkling of sugar, others even fry it for an even richer version. It has been believed by the Filipino rice farming ancestors that there is nothing better to fill the stomach than rice, grown by farmers with much perseverance and hard work. Filipino women telling stories while wrapping suman has also been an appreciated sight in the Philippines and is considered part of the very colorful and vibrant culture of the country. Suman is a popular snack among the Filipinos. It is a rice delicacy made of steamed glutinous rice cooked with salt, wrapped with the leaves of buri palm or other types of leaves like banana, and then cooked in a coconut milk. The rice used may be sweetened or unsweetened. This is without a doubt my ideal suman because it's already a little sweet. There's no need to dip it in sugar. It's a little ring around the size of a finger but somewhat longer, and it's elegantly wrapped. You can only get it in the morning because it is made fresh every day. It costs 5 pesos per piece and it is sold in 10 pieces packages. It comes in 2 flavors, plain white and ube colored, both made using rice from Aurora's Dilasag. The youngsters exclusively eat this suman and they gobble it up like bananas. It's something I appreciate as well. It was something we couldn't get enough of, hindi nakakasuya. It is available in Bahia de Baler, which is located in the state of Bahia de Baler. Baler's Paco salad is a typical vegetable dish with tomato, onions, and salted egg. It's usually served as an ensalada. Whether we order it or prepare it, it is always wonderful. Ginataan from Baler is likewise delicious, with a slight sweetness complemented by a creamy richness. Yellowfin tuna are torpedo-shaped with dark metallic blue backs. yellow sides, and a silver belly. They have very long anal and dorsal fins and finlets that are bright yellow. Yellowfin can live up to 6 or 7 years. They are highly migratory and are found throughout the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Oceans. They form schools with other tunas like skipjack and big eye, and are also known to associate with dolphins. Yellowfins are able to breed year-round. In Baler, yellowfin tuna is a popular fish because it is caught fresh every day in Baler Bay. It is always fresh. They occasionally run out of supply due to the large number of requests. In all of Baler's restaurant, yellowfin tuna is the most popular dish. I first saw this approach when I was a kid in Sabang Beach, Baler, Aurora. Unfortunately, I did not have a camera at the time. Thus, I was unable to document the pukot fishing tradition. You may easily locate fishing via the pukot procedure at Sabang Beach if you see people lining up and pulling a rope from the sea. From March through June, the waves are relatively calm, providing a good beachfront for swimmers and an excellent challenge for expert windsurfers. The months from October to February bring in the large waves for beginner surfers to learn the basics with relatively safety from scratches. Since most of the beach is sandy bottomed, undertows which are helpful to surfers and dangerous for non-swimmers do occur in certain areas. This museum displays artifacts and paintings about the history of Aurora, exhibits on the ethnic groups Dumagat and Ilongot, and photos and memorabilia of native son Manuel L. Quezon, second Philippine President. There is a section regarding the siege of Baler, with some film props from the local film Baler. Baler was the Spaniards' last stand during the Philippine Revolution of 1898. Some 50-odd Spanish troops held out in Baler Church during a year-long siege and refused to surrender, not knowing or believing that the war has ended. The Spanish government hailed the soldiers as heroes, while Philippine President Emilio Aguinaldo commended them for their valor and granted them safe passage to repatriate. The Filipinos hailed Aguinaldo for this honorable action. Next to the iconic Baler 400 years monument that has a 4-foot tall standee of the town's name near its base, the Quezon Memorial Park just across the street is most frequented in town. Tourists are spotted there at any time of day, taking snaps of Museo de Baler's imposing face, collecting selfies with Manuel Quezon's statue at the center, or just taking a respite at one of the concrete park beaches. Baler's Quezon Park is dedicated to the town's most esteemed son, and the museum within the park grounds is a window to Baler's remarkable past. So that is all the things and the places you can find from the place that I grew up, which is called Baler, Aurora.